The GOP Congress and Trump are definitely the winners here. I think the Dems realize the catastrophic consequences of having a shutdown during Thanksgiving and shutting down the U.S. aviation system, because even now opening up, there's going to be repercussions through Thanksgiving. And, it's going to take a while to get back to normal. And this will be the heaviest travel day in the history of U.S. aviation. Don't mess with Mama's sweet potato pie on Thanksgiving, Adam. But I wanted to tell you that, AOC fired a shot across Schumer's bow. I think, I interpreted it that way on CNN, that Schumer was complicit with the 8 Dem senators who came over and broke away from the rest of the Dems to reopen the government. But Schumer himself voted against reopening, knowing this. He's always playing both sides of the fence within his party. But it sounded like AOC making a play for congressional leadership and maybe to run against Schumer in 2028. He's been there since the mid-'80s, so...
Yeah, so I think it's like, but they're blaming Democrat Schumer for not, he's an independent senator, they could do what they want. Fetterman has been very independent. Early in the week, he let us fall. We hope he's doing well. Senator, he's been the one independent, senator out there that doesn't care, doesn't take orders from the, from the leadership. And I wish we had more senators like that. But I want to go to a cut here, cut 6, and show you where they're covering the Schumer in the shutdown.
Dr. Adam, do you think Schumer could be in trouble here with the left flank of the party?
I think he's been in trouble. I think he is in bigger trouble now. I think Senator Schumer's been there since 1982. My guess is that he won't be leader of the party in 2027 after this election, unless something really surprising happens. But one thing I want to say that we haven't discussed, we're talking about the internal strife within the Democratic Party. Democrats had internal strife before these elections last Tuesday, and they unified because they had a bigger concern, which was Donald Trump. And I think one of the problems Republicans have to consider now is Democrats did do a very good job of shining a bright light on this Affordable Care Act issue and the general issue of health care costs. And now Republicans were steadfast in opposing a solution to it. Maybe they'll change their mind, but this is a heavy burden for them to carry into the midterm elections.
This is holding a lot of analysis there, and Schumer is taking the heat of this. And I think, like you said earlier, if he ran in a primary against AOC, he might be out of a job quick.
Yeah, well,
he might be going back to Brooklyn.
Yeah, and I want to know, how is Schumer worth like $70 million? It's so insane here. But I think that Schumer saw there was no path here, right? And because of the Affordable Care Act, if you're a contractor and you're a small builder or a small business owner, it costs you like $45,000, $50,000 a year for a family plan because of the ACA. This gives the GOP Congress an opportunity to address this because they have an uphill battle in the midterms. They're down many seats right now in the polls. I know it's early, but the Dems will do everything in their power to foil the midterms. So, get ready for another round of antics.